Hi guys, welcome back to Love POV, and this is where we talk about anything related to love and relationships with your host Njoki. And on today's video, I know it's been a long time coming. We'll get into that maybe another day. But as for now, today we're going to be talking about what makes love last. So I'll give you a scenario. When you look at movies, yes, I'm using movies because that's how we have grown up to know that movies have perfect things. So when you look at movies or scenes, you find that they are portraying a couple that has grown up together, understanding each other, and eventually they will end up getting married and having kids and a beautiful family and live together forever and ever until one of them dies, yada yada yada. So today we're going to be talking about what's that thing that makes that love last. And as you have seen, the picture that I have portrayed there in that example is one that they are growing together. And we're already getting to the first point, is that you need to understand your partner. You guys need to understand each other if you want your love to last. So, for instance, by growing together, that couple in my example, yeah, they have understood the other person. This and this does not make my partner happy, or my significant other happy, and I won't do it. I will do it. I prefer not to do this because I will offend the other person. You have grown up knowing the other person. So it doesn't necessarily mean that if you didn't meet your sweetheart when you were kids, you're dead, or you don't have a chance at love. No, no. It means that you need to take time and understand the other person. And it brings me to a certain conversation I was having with someone, where people get or rush to relationships without building friendship, such that you don't even know the person you're getting in a relationship with. And it's crazy. That's like digging your own hole and getting in it and burying yourself on top, because you'll get in a relationship with that person and it will backfire because you didn't take time to know each other. So that's my first point. Number one, you should know each other. You should take time and know the other person. Yeah. Number two, open communication. Open communication, and I will also slash this with listening. So your partner needs to know that they are heard whenever you're having a conversation. So this will also narrow down to when there is an issue, you will actively sit down and talk about the issue and solve it together. And the other person will not be feeling like they are in the relationship alone. So open communication and ensuring your partner is feeling heard, plus dealing with issues together that are troubling you together. That's I'm putting it in one. Yeah, so those are very important. That's point number two. Point number three, I'm rushing because I want to get into what people have to say in regards to what they think makes love last. Yeah, and this is going to be, the videos from now henceforth are going to be very different, because I will be incorporating what you guys say, and I will tell you where to be contributing, so that your voice is heard in the next videos. So that's why I'm rushing. So point number three, and the last one from me, is trust. So if I don't trust you, I cannot be comfortable, or my relationship with you cannot really last. So you need to build trust in your relationship, which is actually, it's actually summing everything up, because when you get to know your other person, your partner or your significant other, you learn to trust them. You learn to understand what is right for them, what they understand, what they love, you learn to trust them, and they learn to trust you. And you know how they say trust is earned? Yes. And the intention is not normally to go earning trust, like I'm going to follow this tree if it's going to trust me and grow fruits for me. No. The point of growing a tree, wow, I just diverted and brought up a tree in a relationship conversation. Great, cool. Uh, the point where this, you will bring up a tree but the tree will trust that you will be pouring water so that it can grow. And the tree in this case is the relationship. So the intention for bringing up the tree is not so that it can trust you, so that it can bring you fruits. And it won't bring you fruits if it does not trust that you'll be watering it every day, or you'll be taking care of it, you'll be giving it manure. So all these things play along. So my intention actually is to not talk too much and to just tell you, you need to understand your partner, you need to understand how they communicate, you need to also know that you need to build trust, or earn their trust, or not earn their trust really per se, but you need to earn trust from them, and you also need to feel heard and make them feel heard as well. So let's dive into what you guys had to say. So a question was posted. So this person asked, what makes love last? The for real kind, where people are married for 20 plus years and still have that same fire, just more mature. You see, this is what I mean. Where if you guys were friends at first, which is actually like the perfect blueprint for a good relationship, is that you have to encourage friendship first. So, and then when you're growing together in the relationship, even as friends first, your love will bloom to be more mature, and you will enjoy the love. Get what I'm saying? Yeah. So one person responded, you treat each other's feelings as equally important to your own. Yeah. And every conflict is you two fighting against the problem to find a win-win solution, not against each other, where one wins and the other loses. That's very important, and that's in dealing with what's that feeling me? Wow. And that's in dealing with conflict. It shouldn't be me and, let me say, lip balm. Lip balm is my partner. So it shouldn't be that I am fighting against my partner, lip balm. We should sit down with my lip balm and ask, what's the problem? Is it that you're not opening up? Why do you feel like you're not opening up? Or why do you feel like you shouldn't open up to me? Yeah, that's a problem that can be there.
So lip balm is not opening up. Wow. You see how weird it is, a lip balm can open up. Oh great. Anyway.
So he's not opening up. So why we sit down, lip balm, why are you not feeling comfortable to open up? Now the problem is going to be, I feel like I am not heard. So what can I do to make you feel heard? You see, there we're not, no one is the villain. I am not the person that made them not feel heard. No, it's because they feel like my reasoning to things are not what they just want to be heard and not be given. Okay, any reason, whatever the reason is, that lip balm my partner will tell me, but we are not fighting against each other. He's not calling me out and telling me I don't listen to. And that's not a good relationship where you're just calling each other out. You should sit down and put the problem aside and know how to fix it together and not against each other. There is no villain in any relationship, otherwise that's manipulation, and it's crazy. You should not be in a relationship where there is manipulation, because it's toxic. Next, we are in agreement? Yes. Okay. So another person's point of view was, they were giving their own experience. So we've been married for 25 years and we're as much in love as we were when we first met. She's everything for me, and I can't imagine a day in my life without her. She's my best friend. Good for you. Best cheer, best lover. We never had any serious problems, never fought. That's nice. You see, when you're friends, you become cheer partners, become lovers, you understand each other. Please, please, if you take away nothing from this video, please take away the fact that you should nurture friendship more than you nurture anything else. Intend to be friends. If you can't make it past being friends, you're not going to be suitable for each other. Even if you go crossing River Nile, or you go around a certain tree in Africa. Wow, great. A certain tree in Africa so that you can bond your love. If you're not friends, you cannot be perfect together. And there's nothing like perfection in a relationship. You will not grow together properly, or you will not attain what you want to attain in your relationship with that person. Let's go to the next one. Work on being in love. Wake up every day and appreciate your significant other as a person, your history together, and make the conscious decision to love and cherish them despite their faults and minor trespasses. Let me tell you something. Everything in this life is a choice. You wake up, make the choice to be productive. You wake up, make the choice to eat. You wake up, make the choice to be a better human being. It's the same thing in a relationship. You wake up, decide to push someone. You decide to not be in good terms with someone. And it's how you decide to not be in good terms with someone. Let me just elaborate that for a minute. Is you will hold on to the things that you feel like are not okay, you're not okay with, and hold on to them and not wish them to be changed. And that's a decision you make to not be in good terms with someone. You see what I've done there? I've explained to you how you ensure that you're angry at someone, how you ensure that you're not in good terms with your partner. It's a choice. That's what I'm saying. It's a choice. So you need to work on making better choices for you, for yourself, because when you're happy, the other person is happy. It's relatable. When you're happy, the other person is happy, and when he's happy, I am happy too. You get? So work on being in love. Avoid being in questionable situations, which is true. Why would you go out with your friends, with your girlfriends? I'm speaking to ladies, with your girlfriends, and turn off your phone? Why? 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 Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Never drink or do drugs without your significant other being with you. Okay. This is a whole different conversation now where we're talking about drugs. Um, I think this person is very extensive. He's bringing up so many conversations in my head. Like, so does that mean everywhere where I'm going, my significant other should be there? That's a conversation we will have here on this channel. So stick around, subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bell so you will be notified when I will upload next time. And comment down below what are some of the tips you have for people to make their relationships and love last longer, because we young people are very much prone to being in love, and the next day we're no longer in love. And it's not love. I wouldn't say that was love, like being in love and then the next day you're not in love. That's not love. That's infatuation, where you're very much excited by another person's existence, and then the next you're no longer excited about them. That's infatuation. And if you have another term for it, please comment it down below. But we need to understand what makes love last, because we need these strong relationships. We need to go back to relating as human beings in the right way. Yeah. If you have a problem with my point of view, please take it up with the HR, and you'll find me there because I'm the HR. Until next time, guys. Bye. Ignore any other type of noise you've heard from this video, but just listen to my voice. Listen to my voice.